I never felt like I was struggling. Why? And then I asked myself, it's because I was doing what I love. It's the passion. Yeah. So the passion, it makes you do something with love. Even if maybe to say, as a village, we need such. When I started with my fashion shows, hey, out the heck, the 10 up, the first 10 up, because they're like, why should we buy a ticket just to see people moving up and down with clothing? Mara loko bakuta DJ man amigo ticket to 200, we'll buy just to sit there, buy alcohol and get. Now I really want to encourage that, please, that comfort zone is not where you're supposed to be. Step outside of it. The whole world needs it. Or kill you. You can research anything there, like where can I buy a gun to kill someone?
Can you repeat that again? Social media can either...
Yeah, social media can either make you or kill you or destroy you. You know, you can search now, in fact, not just social media, internet.
Good afternoon, guys. Our viewers out there, we hope that you are all great. We're also doing proper here. It's a good weather indeed. For the first time ever, we start our podcast talk show in the afternoon, but we believe that we are bringing good news to our viewers who are out there. We are so honored today. It's a great privilege for the beautiful lady next to me. We have Ntsako, Mahlaule, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, we'd like to welcome you in our podcast talk show. It's a very great privilege to have hosted you in this own place. It's such a beautiful place where I believe many of us will know about the place. So we'd like to know Miss Mahlaule, and sure if you are married yet, we can call you. Oh, nothing, there's nothing as yet, okay? We'd like to know, when we talk about Ntsako Mahlaule, school mama.
Thank you so much for the beautiful platform. I am deeply humbled. I don't take such opportunities for granted. I'm so humbled and excited to be part of your show, and I'm looking forward to it, and most importantly to inspire the listeners, because at the end of the day it's all about impacting lives. You know, it's not just about us sitting here and looking yeah, we're looking forward to changing lives, and at the end of this podcast we want to hear a lot of people, especially young people, to say, because through that podcast now I'm able to go outside and become the best version of myself. So basically that's me. I was trying to introduce myself. That is me. My name is Ntsako Mahlaule, a proud village girl from a very small village called it's called Newington. But most people, so I don't know.
It's close to Argent Court.
Yeah, it's close to Argent Court, and a lot of my things that I do, like my fashion shows, which she's still going to talk about, my shop is there, most of the things are based there, so they tend to own me, you understand. And Newington is very small, and yeah, so I think I'm both from Newington and Argent Court, because the support is really beautiful. So Ntsako Mahlaule, wow, she's a go-getter.
I love that.
She's a big dreamer. She believes that whatever she wants, it exists just the way she wants it. I do not circle. I do not circle at all. I believe that I can become whatever I want to become. And growing up in such a small village, there were certain circumstances that were, because I grew up as a creative, I grew up different. I grew up wanting certain things for my life, but there were certain stumbling blocks that I had because of the environment that I was born at, you know. And I thank God, I thank my parents to say that at the point that I am in my life now, I was able to step outside of that. I was able to use that to make it, and it's something that I want to inspire the listeners today on how to do that. So I think in short, I'm that. I just go for what I believe in, and I'm that kind of a person. I don't just say, okay, send fikile. I'm that one person. I feel like I can be given such opportunities like this to say, hey, this is how you can do it. If I was able to do it, you can do it too. So basically, that's Ntsako. I'm not selfish with any information. I believe we're gonna get to topics where we're gonna talk about entrepreneurship. I got fundings from different institutions like NYDA, CEDA, and all these kind of things. And every time I host business seminars where I invite the same people who helped me to come say, we helped Ntsako and this is how we helped her, so that they can be able to get to where I am, because I didn't get here because Anoshkot. There are other people as well I'm call my vocal to say, you know what, so I believe that Name, let me do the same thing to the people at home. So I believe yeah, so okay, before Nipala, I own a brand.
Okay.
An international brand.
It's an international
yeah.
Wow,
it's an international, it's an international brand. It's called Charged Up. Okay, when we started, it was basically about clothing because I'm passionate about style. I'm passionate about clothing, growing up, you know. So when I started, it was just that, but I don't want to limit myself. I don't limit myself. I'm a limitless person. I knew that I would want to grow this company. So when I started, I didn't just call it Charged Up Clothing, because someone will ask me why charged up. You know, when like a battery is full, like fully charged. Yes, like fully charged. You don't want anything else. My phone is on 100. So that's the kind of satisfaction I want to bring to the client when they're wearing my t-shirt, when they're wearing my cap, to say, hey, I'm fully charged. You understand? Yeah, so I thought, let me just not limit myself to say Charged Up Clothing, because that way I will have to do clothing only. And now I've branded my company. We do photography. We have Charged Up Photography. We have Charged Up Printing. We print all our clothing. We sew our clothing. We have our own marketing team. We do marketing, and we do Charged Up event coordinating. We have Charged Up modeling agency as well. So we're still gonna branch into more, and still the name allows us, you know, when someone, if I take a picture, our photographer there, he knows our photographer. Yeah, when someone, if I take a picture, like, oh nice, we are charged up with the pictures, you know. Look, if I coordinate the event, I'm like, wow, we are charged up with your service, you know. That's the kind of thinking that I'm trying to bring. So I'm a radio presenter. Wow. Yeah, I work with Lobusha FM. It's based in Nelspruit. I'm there now, fully in Nelspruit. I'm a radio presenter. I'm a speaker. Wow,
you're doing a lot of things, right?
Yeah, I'm a speaker. I found love in inspirational speaking, in talking. I found love there. I do one-on-ones as well, where I coach people. In terms of not relationship or other things. I only coach when it comes to entrepreneurship. Yeah, it's entrepreneurship. So that's me.
Okay. It's very much interesting getting to know you deep in detail. Though you just said there's a lot in you that you can say. But behind the context of your introduction, I'll just like us to play around there today before we get deep in what you are doing. I hear you saying that you believe that everything exists, even when it's still in a form of a thought. But to you, like, you have that positive mindset that if, as much as you are a go-getter, everything is possible to you. That is why when we were busy reading about your book, don't ask where, ask how. But we read that a person mind, they need to always think something positively, and we heard you saying that to everything it exists. But coming to what you said, you say to us you came across the stumbling blocks. It was not easy, if we can say so. For an example, like, we cannot know the content of this book until we open this page, though I'm not allowed to open currently. Now I can only see the cover page. Is the book written by her, by the way, The Journey of Becoming. But I cannot know the mission, the vision that it's in the book until I open the book. It's like that in our life. There are cover pages in our life that until we open them, we cannot know what is written inside of it. So we want to know, Ms. Mahlaule, what was the vision behind starting Charged Up Prayer?
Thank you so much for that. It's a beautiful question. The vision behind, number one, is passion.
It's passion.
It's passion.
Passion, okay.
Number two, it's purpose.
Purpose and passion.
I believe that this is one of the things that make me sad a lot of time, because a lot of young people tend to miss that. They tend to miss that each and every one of us, we are here for a purpose. And it is your own responsibility to identify your own purpose, and each and every one of us have to fulfill our own purpose.
So in other words, like, nobody can identify your own purpose on your behalf.
Exactly. We find a lot of things. I have this other younger brother at home who's giving us a lot of trouble. Like, a lot of time, they're shouting at him, do this and that, we are and I ended up changing how they talk to him. I sat down with him and asked him, what do you want in your life? And only to find that, like, he doesn't know what he wants, hence he spent his time with those kind of people, because at the end of the day, people you keep around you, they contribute a lot to what you become. And now if you know what you want, obviously you will keep around yourself with the kind of people that does what you want to become. And then now I'm asking, if you keep around those kind of people, you want to do you want to be like that? And be like, no. Then why are you around them? He's like, I don't know. You understand? So I'm asking him, what do you want? And then it starts there. Like, who are you? Like, what are you good at? He's like, now you are this age. In 2 years to come, he's like, I don't know. You understand? So it starts there. For someone to have a goal, you don't set a goal for yourself because, okay, so shkumile, but you set a goal to set a map for yourself. To say, Mina, I want to be a doctor. Obviously, to be a doctor, to be a doctor, it has a full 7 years that you have to go through for you to become a doctor. So for you to know that you need to go through all of that, it has to go to 1, 2, 3. But if you don't know that you need to become a doctor, then you don't have a map. You don't have a direction in your life, So, Mina, to answer your question, I know my purpose. And I know that my purpose, obviously, number one, it's for me to fulfill it. It's for me to say that I have fulfilled my purpose. And number two, what I love about a purpose is that it's not just for you. But it's for people around you. It's for the whole world. You understand? So now I like to say that when you're not doing your purpose, you're being selfish to the world.
So a purpose is like saving.
Exactly. Because now let me give you a practical example. If kuna FNB, I've partnered with FNB in my book. If kuna FNB, it's a big bank. It have employed over 1,000 people. Imagine if the founders didn't start FNB. After the people that are working there now, it means that but because those people, they identified their purpose and now they implemented the purpose, a lot of people are being saved through that purpose. So now if you do not follow your purpose, you are being stingy. You are a very stingy person. You are like, you know what, because at the end of the day, I won't just stick to entrepreneurship only, because not all of us are supposed to be an entrepreneur, you understand? You can fulfill your purpose by doing what God has destined you to be. Anything. You can be a doctor, because at the end of the day, when you are a doctor, a lot of lives will be saved through you, you understand? You can be a banker. You know, if you are passionate about money, about accounting and all of that, because at the end of the day, life is about money. You have to balance your money and all of that. If you're not following that, it means that a lot of people will be in debt and all of that, you understand? So to answer your question, I am grateful that I found my purpose, and I'm serving it with honor. And I really hope and pray that with this interview, a lot of people, if you haven't identified it, just go back, look at yourself in the mirror. There should be something, you know, there should be something that you're good at, and I'm telling you, you can make a living out of it. You know, you can make a living out of what you're good at. And I want to tell them that it won't be easy. It really won't be easy, because now you doing what you're good at, it will require consistency. It will require you having to prove yourself more than once, you understand? Because for you to go for your purpose, it means that you have to be different for what